What's up, y'all? Alright, so it's really late at night, tired as hell, so it's a Spanish lesson, no difference. I'm just gonna get through this. So today we're gonna be learning about relative pronouns. So enough with the intro, let's just get into this. Alright, relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are something that you use every day. When you say, give me the book that is on the table, you're using the relative pronoun that. Relative pronouns are found at the beginning of a group of words that provide a description or additional information about a word or an idea that comes before it in a sentence. Alright, so relative pronoun. Now, keep in mind, there's more words than these, but these are the three most common ones. So, que, that means that, which, who, whom. Quien, who, whom, or quienes, which is plural. And el que, which means that, which, who, and whom. So pretty much they all mean the same thing except for quien. Notice that quien can only mean who or whom, so it can only be used when describing people. All of the other relative pronouns can mean that, which, who, or whom, depending on the context. In a sentence, relative pronouns will always come after the word they describe and before the additional information about that word as shown in the following sample sentences. Alright. Example, el libro que está en la mesa es de Julia. The book that is on the table is Julia's. Tu hermano fue el que me ayudó. Your brother was the one who helped me. Forms of relative pronouns. Que only has one form, so you'll never need to change it. Quien is used to describe one person and has just one other form. You used quienes to describe more than one person. For the other relative pronouns, el que and la cual, there's a new one, la cual. You change the form to match the gender and number of the word or idea it's describing. Here's what those forms look like. Masculine singular, el que and el cual. Feminine singular, la que, la cual. Masculine plural, los que, los cuales. Feminine plural, las que, las cuales. For example, tu hermana fue la que me ayudó, or your sister was the one who helped me. Uses the feminine singular form of la que to match the word hermana, which means sister. Oh shit. Almost dropped my phone there. Que, quien, quienes. The first group is for relative pronouns that are used immediately after the idea that they describe. This means that the relative pronoun is the next word after the noun in the sentence. There are only 3 words in this group, que, quien, and quienes. You use que right after the word, like in the example sentence, el libro que está en la mesa es de Julia. Here, que is the relative pronoun, and it comes right after the words el libro. The words está and la mesa, which are after the word que, describe libro, so pretty much the book. If the word that comes before the comma or short preposition is a person, you shouldn't use que. You'll need to use either quien for one person or quienes for two or more people. That's why we use quien in the second sample sentence describing Juan. However, if the word before the comma or short preposition is a place, idea, or thing, you'll need to use que. So just remember, if it's a place, idea, or a thing, use que, but if it's a person, use quien, but if it's 2 or more people, use quienes. Alright, here's a summary of the entire thing. In this lesson, you learned about the four relative pronouns in Spanish. Que, quien, el que, la que. How to match the gender and number of the pronoun in the word that it describes. You also learned when to use each pronoun in a sentence. If the pronoun comes after the word it describes, you use que. If there is only a short preposition between the word being described and the relative pronoun, you use either que for things, places, and ideas, or quien or quienes for people. When there are longer prepositions or other words between the word that's described and the relative pronoun, you need to use a form of either el que. So yeah, that's pretty much what relative pronouns are. Now I know there's gonna be a lot to handle, a lot to take in for some of you guys, but just keep practicing them and then you'll eventually get them. So yep. So yeah, so that's it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, y'all. So that's the lesson. So yeah, so it's like midnight right now. Gonna go to bed. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, technically, I'll see y'all later today because it's already the next day. So yeah, I'll see y'all later today for another new video. Peace out.